Hey guys, how's it going? So in today's video, I wanted to revisit this laptop. So this is the Acer Aspire 5 Slim Series laptop, and this one is the Ryzen configuration. So this is the cheapest configuration. This goes for about $300, and a bunch of you guys were asking me about whether they can buy this laptop and do gaming on this. So that's what I wanted to cover in this video. So right out of the gate, I will say a couple of things. One is that when you buy this laptop, so I'm talking about the Ryzen configuration, right? The $300 one. This comes with only 4 gig of system memory, and it comes with Windows S mode. So with those two limitations, you actually cannot game on this laptop unless you make some changes. And the reason is that Windows 10 S mode, it will not allow you to install any games. For example, the Fortnite game, you can't install it on Windows 10 S mode. So you need to exit the Windows 10 S mode, and I have already covered that in my previous video, so I'm not going to repeat myself, but I will put a link in the description of my previous video where I give you step-by-step instructions on how you can get rid of Windows 10 S mode. So you need to do that, and that will not cost you anything. That's completely free. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that this laptop only comes with 4 gig of system RAM, and that's not enough to play any game on this laptop. So you need to upgrade the RAM. So upgrading the RAM is actually very easy. All you have to do is remove these screws. So this is about like a dozen screw. Get rid of those screws. This thing comes out. So the AMD Ryzen version, it will have 2 DIMM slots. And what you will see is that the first DIMM slot is populated with a 4 gig memory stick. The other one is empty. So I got a 8 gig memory stick and I put it in the second DIMM slot. So now this guy has 12 gig of RAM. Now you can go all the way up to 32 gigs. So you can get 16 gig stick, a pair of 16 gig stick, and put it in both the slots, and you will end up with 32 gig stick. So I'm going to link all the compatible memory modules that you can get from Amazon and that works on this system. But for today's gaming, I wanted to keep it in the budget territories. So this laptop now, it has 12 gig RAM. It's running Windows 10 full version of Windows 10, Windows 10 Home Edition, and I ran bunch of games on this. So first, let's just watch the gameplay on this laptop, and then in the end, I will give you my conclusion. So as you can see, I played Fortnite on this, and I also played bunch of racing games. So Need for Speed and some other racing games that I already had in my Steam account. I just wanted to show you whether it's possible to play these kinds of games on this laptop. You will be able to play the games, but as you noticed, there will be few stutters when you play Fortnite. It will not play perfectly smoothly, and you may have to go and drop the resolution and decrease some of the details in the setting if you want to play it smoothly. If you are really interested in gaming and you want to try the newer titles, then my recommendation is spend little more money, and instead of buying this, go with the Intel Core i5. And in fact, Acer has released the newer 10th generation Core i5 models, and I made a video about this. Again, I'm going to link that video in the description, and I'm also going to link to the laptop which I think is going to be a better model if you are interested in gaming a lot. So this is the 10th generation Core i5 processor, which is the Comet Lake processor, along with the NVIDIA discrete graphic card. Obviously it's more expensive than this, but that model will play really nice. It will come with 8 gig RAM, and it will also have the full version of Windows, so you don't have to mess around with exiting Windows 10 S mode. So remember one thing, Intel version actually has only one DIMM slot, which means 4 gig RAM is soldered to the motherboard and 4 gig RAM is on the solitary DIMM slot that is available. So if you want to upgrade, you will have to get rid of that 4 gig RAM, and you can add either an 8 gig or a 16 gig RAM. But even if you don't do the upgrade, 8 gig RAM will kind of work for you, and it has a discrete NVIDIA graphic card, so it's not going to share the system RAM. The video memory is dedicated video memory that comes with the discrete graphic card, so that's an additional advantage. So that's the model which I will recommend if you want to do serious gaming. But if you are interested in casual gaming, then this guy will work. Just add 8 gig RAM and get rid of the Windows 10 S mode, and you will be able to game on this. But it's not going to be perfect. Like if you are playing Fortnite, everything is on the default setting, you may see some frame drops, and you may have to reduce the resolution, you may have to reduce the details in order to get smooth playback. So there will be some compromises. And like I have mentioned before, if you want to do serious programming or serious development work, then you will have to add more RAM. One thing which I like about this model, the AMD model, is that they give you 2 DIMM slots, so you can add up to 32 gig RAM. So that's really nice because RAM is cheap, and if you max it out to 32 gig RAM, you can actually use this as a workstation for software development and those things. So that's it, guys. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions or comment, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And again, I'm going to link to this configuration of Acer Aspire 5, the cheaper one. I will also link to the Core i5 version, which is the better version for gaming, and I will link to all the compatible memory modules that you can buy to upgrade this laptop. And I hope this helped you if you are interested in purchasing this for Christmas, if you are thinking of getting a budget laptop for gaming. So that's it for today, guys. Please like this video if you found this content useful, and subscribe to Technopanda. Also check out technopandareviews.com, where I have consolidated all the other reviews that I have done on this channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.